again everybody, my name is Joshalot, and welcome to the 7th Wiremod episode, where today I'll be showing you how to make a cool cannon like this. Hey guys, what is up? And today, as you saw by that intro, we are going to be showing you how to make two really cool turrets. Kind of like the one you saw up there. I call them Orbital Turrets because, you know, they're up in the sky. So let's just crack on straight with this tutorial. The first thing you want to do, and the way this entire contraption works, is using Wiremod's Gimbal, okay? It's going to be called Gimbal Facer. I've got these all favorited, so just scroll down, take all the time, pause the video if you need to find these tools. I've just got all of mine saved here, okay? So, you want to place down your gimbal like this, and then the second thing you want to do is get out some turrets. Now, just copy the exact same stuff I've got for my turrets here. This here, you can't really see it, but it's the, it's like a kind of shotgun model, so it looks like this. So, I don't know what you call it, pistol or something? Anyways, it's just the most accurate model I find. And what you want to do is you want to place them. This is the first variation of this turret, by the way, okay? This is the manual one. You'll see why in a sec. You want to place 4 of them on here for maximum damage, like this. And just so you know where you're aiming, you can. This is optional, by the way, but you can add a ranger in the middle. And the ranger will output a beam like this, so you can kind of see exactly where it's pointing. But we will be enabling crosshairs on this thing, so you will be able to see this little crosshair on the screen now while you're doing this. I just find this helps it, be able to visualize it a bit better. Now, what you want to do is you want to go under Vehicles, Chairs, and Big Office Chair. I mean, this can be any chair, but I like using the Big Office Chair because I think it suits, you know, killing things. So we'll put this down here, and we'll just freeze it in place. Perfect. And now what you want to do is you want to get out the pod controller, which, as I said, it's going to be under my favorites. Anyways, you want to put it on the back of the chair or vehicle, and you want to right-click with the pod controller tool. You want to right-click on the pod controller you've just placed, and then on the chair you're using, and you should see this little pop-up bubble here, and that means it's linked up with the chair. Now that's all the actual components you're going to need now. Now all you need to do is get the wiring tool, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to allow crosshairs. So we click crosshairs, click again, and then click active. This means now when we get in here, our crosshairs still stay on the screen. The next thing you want to do is change this to on. So you want to make it so basically this thing will turn on when the chair is active, which means basically when I'm sitting in the chair, this thing here will turn on. You want the target vector, target vector, to be on the aim pos vector. That's probably the only thing that's going to be highlighted for you. I don't know if there are any other mods or anything you can get, or add-ons, or whatever you call them, to change that. But anyways, now what you want to do is you want to wire all of the turrets fire option up to whatever key you want to use to actually fire. So I'm just going with mouse 1, which is left click, as you should know. So we're going to hook up this last one here, and perfect. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is actually all it takes to make this turret. So we'll just try it out. First of all, we need to actually put this in the sky, so we're just going to throw it. That didn't work very well. Throw it. Okay, you know what, never mind. Let's just put it like there. You want to freeze it in place, okay? Now this is very fun on servers, because if you have an enemy or just someone you want to screw with, you can basically get, I've got a zombie here, but basically you'll get a player. This thing here you see is now rotating wherever I'm pointing. I aim at the zombie, and then I shoot. And the zombie will die. I also kill the head crab that comes out of him as well, and that's pretty neat. And now I will show you the second variation. I'll show this to you actually on a server though, so catch you in a bit. Hey guys, we're back on a random server. It's a bit difficult to find a server that actually has Wiremod where you're actually allowed to use stuff like this. But anyways, this is how to do it, okay? So first things first, you want to get yourself a chair, and you want to place this chair down. Where is the chair? Here we go. Place the chair down in front of a wall. This is important. So place it in front of a wall of some description, and we'll just straighten this down, put it down here. I've got a bit of lag on this server, so just nothing I can do about it. Now you want to get out your gimbal and just place this down here. But now this is where things get... Actually, no, you know what? We'll do this first. So you want to get your turrets, set this up like we did last time. I'm not going to add... I'm just going to add 5 of them this time. I'm not going to add a ranger just because I want to make this thing like a bit more inconspicuous. So, now what you want to do is you want to get yourself a target finder. And you need to just do the same options that I've got on this here, okay? So you want 1... and you want a whole bunch of 9s, another 1, a 30, a 1, you want to tick these 2 things here, target players and not target owner, okay? And leave the rest of the stuff as the default, okay? Now you want to place this down just here for now. Now what you want to do is you want to get yourself, oh no, what was that? Oh no. Now what you want to do is you want to get yourself a text screen and just place this down here. Ignore that, that was from a previous thing. Now what you want to do is you want to go under gates, and you want to get yourself a name gate. Now I believe a name gate is under entity, is it not? Or am I? Here we go. You want to get yourself a name gate and put the name gate just somewhere, and then you want to get a position gate, which is under... Actually, no, let's search a position, which is here. Position, okay, it was under entity as well. So you want a position gate, and you wanted the name gate, which, obviously, yep, entity, cool. Once you've got these things, that's really everything you need. Now you just need to wire it all up. No, sorry, no, we need a pod controller. So let's put a pod controller here. Right click on the pod controller, right click on the chair, and now it's linked like that. Perfect. Now we can wire it up. So let's, well, now what you want to do is you want to wire up the crosshairs to the active like before. We want to wire the on to the active like before. We're going to wire up all of the turrets like so onto the pod controller. Now you want to get the target, what does it say again? Next, you want to get next target and set next target to a different key like this. And we want to get the name, or is this, yeah, you want to get name and put that to entity 1 or 1 ent, and then the same with the position. And you want to get the string to go to the name gate, like this. And now you'll see it should... Well, it's not for some reason, but if I get in here and then cycle through... Well, it's not displaying on the screen for some reason. This is the name, and this is the string. Strings wired up to name. I don't know why that isn't working. But basically, if you hover over this, you'll see that it is displaying the name like this, and it changes when I right-click. Now, you need to wire up on the gimbal the target to the position, like so. And now you see, if we just move this over here, for example, and get in here, you'll see that it is constantly aiming towards whatever place. We're going to go on this guy here, and it's going to be targeting that player. Right-click again, we're going to be on this guy here. This is a pretty good example. Now he's trying to blind me, but if I go left-click... Anything happening? Yep, so it sees it said I killed somebody. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go up here, we're going to get out a camera tool, because this is a little trick I sometimes do, just to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'll scroll down and I'll get the camera tool, and I'm going to hold down control or whatever button I have to crouch, and then just kind of chuck this around there. And now that you see, what if I put that to? Numpad 2. So if I use this, I can look out of the turret. Then what I want to do is I want to get the weld tool and weld the, which is left click by the way, weld the camera to the gimbal. Jeez, that was a mouthful. Okay, anyways, now what we want to do is we want to just change the color. We can change the color of the entire thing actually, so make everything transparent like so. So it's just very inconspicuous. So I'm just going to try and get into a good position here to make all of these perfectly invisible. Come on. Okay, so they're kind of like inside the camera, so I'm going to just kind of... There we go, it's 1, and there's 2. Now we go down here, where I can barely see. We get in the chair, hit numpad 2, and now we're looking at here. We change this to this, we can just shoot random... Okay, this could... Oh, no, it is working. It's just a bit of it's colliding with the camera. So I can shoot people like this. And you just, basically what you would do is you would, kill that guy. Kill this guy again. And we can just keep, there we go. Nope, you're dead. And you see every time he tries to spawn, we kill him repetitively. No one can see exactly where I am, so I can just keep shooting him. Apparently not. What? Have I been kicked? Server's not responding. Terrific. Okay, disconnect. And this concludes the episode, so I hope you enjoyed. Like is always appreciated. If you want me to show you how to build something else, leave it in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.